Let me share a common understanding. Most compliments women receive are like candy, sweet, quickly consumed, and probably forgotten by morning. Phrases like "you're beautiful," "you look amazing," or "damn, those eyes" are heard constantly. They come from strangers, friends, even that guy at the coffee shop who doesn't know her name, but somehow knows her scent. That's precisely why I'm thrilled to announce that the Wingle Method is sponsoring today's video. Founded by Mani, a top dating expert and YouTuber known as your personal wing girl, whose channel boasts over 1.3 million subscribers and who has been featured on MTV, Dr. Drew, Ask Men, and Penthouse. Her mission is to genuinely elevate men's dating lives, whether you believe she's out of your league or uninterested. This method reveals how to completely change the dynamic. No six-pack or millionaire status is required, and the outcomes, they are real, rapid, and enduring. It utterly transformed my life. Suddenly, one person was drawn to me, then another, and now I'm dating a truly wonderful partner. Because the Wingle Method is sponsoring this video, they're offering my viewers an incredible deal. Simply click the first link in the description now to claim your exclusive, completely free preview of the F formula. Furthermore, if you decide to purchase the full program, you'll receive an additional 20% off. Click the link below and gain immediate access. When you offer this kind of compliment, it resonates within her deeply. It doesn't just make her smile, it makes her utterly fixated. And the astonishing part, it has nothing to do with her appearance, her physique, or even her presence in the room. It's about something most men fail to notice. I certainly didn't. Until she entered a bookstore. Silently, as if not wishing to disturb the quiet, she wore a soft brown coat and carried a copy of the Bell Jar. A subtle crease formed at the corner of her forehead as she read, an intense focus, as though she held back thoughts that belonged only to her. She didn't want to be observed. So I observed carefully. She wasn't attempting to be attractive. She wasn't trying at all. And that's precisely what made her unforgettable. So I spoke the one thing no one ever had. I met her gaze, not looking up, not down, not through her. And I said, "I can tell your mind doesn't rest easily. And there's something beautifully dangerous about that." She blinked. She remained silent, merely nodding, as if someone had finally seen the part of her she always kept hidden beneath politeness, makeup, and Instagram captions. That is the compliment, not the one that flatters her, but the one that disarms her. Because here's the truth most men miss. The aspects of herself she's most proud of aren't the ones she openly displays. They are the ones she conceals, the way she overthinks when no one is watching, the way she rereads something thrice because her mind is racing, the way she edits a message 10 times and still sends it with anxiety nestled within the punctuation. Compliment that. Tell her you feel everything too deeply. Don't you? Say it softly, like a shared secret, like a man who understands its weight. Because she's weary of being told she's hot. She's never been told she's haunted, or that you appreciate that about her. You'd be astonished by how many women go their entire lives without hearing anything genuine about their inner selves. They meticulously sculpt their external world like art, their hair, lashes, angles, filters. But what they truly yearn for is to be seen in the shadows. That moment at 1:17 a.m. when her voice trembles slightly too much on the phone as she discusses her mother, or her anxiety, or why she flinches every time someone raises their voice. She doesn't want you to rescue her. She wants you to recognize her. There's a crucial difference. And a Stoic man, he sees without seeking possession. He notices without intruding. He doesn't say, "You're strong." He says, "You've been surviving alone for so long, and yet you still offer kindness." That's rare. That is the compliment she obsesses over, not because it makes her feel pretty, but because it makes her feel understood. And once a woman feels understood, she will not forget you. Her body might, her schedule might, but her soul, it will replay that moment like an old film reel. again and again, because no one had ever told her that before. No one had ever seen the part of her that wasn't designed for the spotlight. Now, you might wonder, isn't that too intense for a casual encounter? That's precisely the point. It's never casual when you speak to her depths. You alter something within her, even if you eventually part ways. Because when a man speaks to her shadow, she can never again settle for men who only address her reflection. Allow me to provide an example. You're on a date. She tells you about her job, superficial details, rehearse lines. Don't merely nod and say, "Wow, that's cool." Instead, lean in and say, "Sounds like you're caring more than you're letting on." Most people wouldn't notice, but I do. Then pause, let it sink in. You'll observe it in her eyes, a flicker, as if you've just picked a lock she didn't realize was even visible. That's the magic, the obsession, the reason behind the silence she'll later fill with thoughts of you. Because you didn't just notice her, you studied her. That's the Stoic approach. Not loud, not desperate, just intentional. Women don't obsess over compliments. They obsess over the man who possessed the courage to articulate what no one else dared to say. The man who remained composed while gazing into her chaos. The man who didn't flinch when she revealed her scars. And do you know why it truly matters? Because when she's lying in bed that night, staring at the ceiling, replaying the day, it won't be the guy who said, "You're sexy." It will be the guy who said, "I see the way you hold your breath in crowded rooms. You don't trust easily, and I respect the hell out of that." That man becomes a thought she cannot dismiss. Because he didn't flirt with her charm, he flirted with her truth. So, here's your challenge. The next time you're with her, whoever she may be, don't compliment the obvious. Compliment what she conceals. Tell her something about herself that only someone profoundly attentive would know. Tell her, "You think too much, and it's beautiful, even when it hurts you," or "You've been silencing your own voice for years, just to maintain peace, haven't you?" And then, let it breathe. Don't fill the silence. Don't rush her response. Just hold it as something sacred. Because you will have just given her something no man before you has, a mirror that doesn't flatter her, but reflects her, and that becomes obsession. Because every other man saw her as a painting, you saw her as a poem. A Stoic man doesn't offer compliments to be liked. He offers them to reveal truth. No expectations, no games, just a moment of clarity in a world filled with noise. And if she returns to you, it won't be for your charm. It will be for the one thing she cannot forget, that for once, someone finally understood her, even if only for a moment, and that is